Of Reunion, obviously, it was also the buzz boost that were actually going on. Another thing that was actually really annoying, aggravating to watch, it was Nelly who was actually trying to open her mouth now when she couldn't do it during their show. I mean, like, who cares about you? Like, you're trying to be relevant right now, and I mean, your time is up. You couldn't do it at a time when we needed you to be, bringing all the hate, the energy that you want to bring right now on the reunion. Another thing also, you guys, I just love how Kassia was just really defending her man like her life depend on it. But we're just gonna get into it. You guys already know that we have the Lulu Selulu, the only Onyeka, obviously. We're just gonna really get into the bits and pieces of everything that actually happened. Without wasting any of your time, let's get straight into the video. Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Tabitha, and this is On the Grind with myself. And thank you so much for hanging out again with me. Don't forget to give a video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and do comment down below. So you guys, obviously, there were actually a lot of highlights for me that happened, and one thing that I want to talk about firstly is I really respect my South African people when it comes to, like, I've been learning a lot of things since the reunion has started. I've been lately, I'm also learning from TikTok, from, Nigerians who actually stay in South Africa. They've been talking about this as a cultural shock, which is something that I think I'm now getting to see on the reunion. Like in Nigeria, you guys, and this is just based on my opinion, in Nigeria, if you have money, everyone would want to tiptoe around you. Everyone would want to, worship the ground that you are walking in. Everyone would want to kiss your behind. But in South Africa, nobody cares if your father is a president. Nobody cares who you are. You coming from this family. Nobody cares. If you are doing the BS, they will set the record straight with you. So this, what I'm just saying, referencing back to the Bbnaija twins, like, guys, those guys could literally get away with a lot of things during their season of obviously No Loose Guts, but a lot of housemates in the show, they did not have the guts to actually face them. They did not have the guts to actually really set the record straight with them because of the big money, big name apparently that they are carrying from, in Nigeria. It seems like they are coming from, wealthy families. So it's like everyone in the house didn't want to stain their white. They didn't want to have, just have a bad name or to be in their bad books. That is why these guys, you guys, if I could tell you that these people were actually really a lot, like they were actually more controlling, more commanding in the house. They wanted to tell everyone how to move in the house. And even if the housemates, you could tell that some of the things were actually making them uncomfortable, but they did not have that guts. To a point whereby this guy, I forgot his name, but he's a medical doctor in UK. I remember the wife in the UK was heavily pregnant when this man flew to Nigeria to join the show. This is the very same man who actually, the wife gave birth to the twins, and he decided to say that he was gonna let the guys to be the godfather of his twins. And he even went as far as to actually mess up his 4-year friendship with Ben, if I'm still remembering. The guy's name was Ben, and just because he was into the Bbnaija behind kissing and all of that, like just because he wanted to be around those guys who have big money or coming from such family, which is really wild for me as a South African. It's wild to see that, because Tina, where we coming from, like we don't really care who you are. We don't care if you are a millionaire or billionaire. Like if you are effing up, people will actually call you out. You understand? So that is one thing that I actually really learned, that people in Nigeria, they worship people with big money. That is just my opinion. Moving along, you guys, it is obviously Onyeka who is still convincing herself that whatever that she's saying is right and is the truth. Not even right, is the truth. And for me, it's crazy. I'm no longer calling her pathological liar. For me, she's what, a chronic liar. Like it's like she needs a serious help. Like she needs a serious help. I've never seen someone who can lie the way she lies. Honestly speaking, Onyeka lies. She even for me, I it made me, because there's a narrative out there that she was amongst, she did not bath. So she was actually really making Kelly Ray as if Kelly Ray is the one who was actually saying that she did not bath. Like it's like she's saying Kelly Ray said it was her. So I remember even when Kassia was asking her, is that you who don't bath? Like she didn't even know how to defend that, to a point where girl had to stand up. Like Onyeka was standing up, rolling, like not even rolling, like turning around or on like around the housemates, like in the middle, to say, look at me, Ebuka, I'm soft. They say I do not bath, and I'm like, girl, they never said to you. Why are you owning up that narrative? Are you trying to tell us that you are the one who apparently was not bathing for 2 weeks in their house? Are you the one who that people were saying someone is having some, the smells? You understand? So for me, it was really funny. And also, I just want to talk about, I said to you guys, another person who actually really bothered me last night was Nelly. Nelly could not give us anything in the house. She was that person who would be like, I'm protecting my brand. Now you are out here on the reunion. You want to act like you are still in the house. Nobody really cares about what you are saying, because you failed to give us everything, the energy that you're trying to come right now with. She was actually saying, Kassia, guys, for those who don't know, Kassia is the wife to the winner of that season, Kelly Ray. And according to Nelly, she had a good friendship with the husband, Kelly Ray, but she couldn't continue the friendship because of Kassia, because they had their own issues with the wife. And Kassia was like, Haibo, why would you stop continuing your friendship with Kelly Ray because you have issues with me? Do you think I go around telling Kelly Ray whom to talk to and whom he doesn't have to talk to? It doesn't work like that. So they started obviously exchanging words and calling each other all the stupid, all of that. And also it was another conversation that actually came out. It was when obviously the highlights, actually it was between Victoria and Onyeka, where Victoria was actually telling Onyeka how actually she can actually lie and how terrible she is. Like honestly speaking, at this point, if I was Onyeka, I was just gonna self-introspect, because why would a lot of people say I'm a liar and I'm still believing that I am not? Then definitely there's something wrong about you. Like there's no way, you understand? And another conversation that actually popped up, it was also where apparently 4 housemates came out. I think it was after their show has ended. They met up somewhere and they spoke about how Kelly Ray did not deserve a win, and Kelly Ray was just sitting there like the winner that he is from their season, to say anyone who's actually paid, basically it has nothing to do with him. He even went on to say that even if they could be brought back to the house right now as the housemaid as they are, he would still win. And you could tell that people were actually really did not like what he actually had said with regards to that. You could tell the uncomfortability that actually came when he mentioned that he would still be a winner. And also I was like, Kassia was defending her man, you guys. Like when it comes to her man, you don't do that. Also, you guys, I was saying that Kassia, you can actually go for her, but when it comes to the family or her husband, she was literally fetching everyone to defend Kelly Ray. And I was like, girl, I just loved how actually yesterday she was standing on business to come literally for everyone who was saying whatever that they were saying, because people, it's like they were insinuating to say that Kelly Ray did not bring anything much to the house, so he does not deserve to win. And that's when obviously Kassia was asking, are you guys telling us that every winner from all the seasons who won, they were entertaining according to how you guys want entertainment? And that's not the truth, you guys understand. So I was just loving the fact that listen, it was really going down. And yeah, man, I thought I should quickly come back to let you know what actually happened. Anyway, I don't know what you guys really think. You can go ahead and comment down below. I'll be back with another video. Stay tuned, and I love you so much.